girl, for Goddess 1111, and I'm back with some more messages. How you guys doing today? I hope all is well with everyone. The title is exactly what it is. You are not trying to hear anything this person has to say. The silence was loud, okay? And was, which is equivalent to past tense. It was loud, okay? And you were able to hear through the noise, everything that was said, everything that was going on, everything that this person was literally thinking. And I feel like, you know, this is someone that didn't think you were capable of, or had those type of abilities. But I feel like whoever this person is, they were wrong. Excuse me, they were wrong. And look, the first one out is defamed your character. They could have started right there, okay? They could have started right there. And look, they liked you more when you were weak, okay? They could have felt like you were the weakest link, okay? And this is someone that could be in the energy of being upset that you saw and knew about the plot twist. When I say you read a play, you read a play down. You read a play down. Look, a karmic level broad. This could be a female, okay? You already knew what this person's intentions were. You heard them. Yeah. It's like you had to go within. You had to call on your guides. Archangel Raphael had to come through and heal you in a situation. You had to go within, meditating, gaining clarity and things of that nature, right? About a situation or about how someone was trying to do you, what they were trying to do in reference to you. You definitely went within. So I feel like I'm being guided to start with this. You definitely went within. Let's start off by saying God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Okay? Protect us from all harm, all negative minds, all negative thoughts, all negative voices, you know, all negative entities, all negative people. In Jesus' name, amen. If this is like crazy, you guys had a bunch of people working against you, and somebody here fell for the okie doke. I feel like this is the type of person that, would allow energies that they get acquainted with, or, connection, or get into connections with, to speak on your name, drag your name, and they be in cahoots with them. This is the type of person that'll be in agreement with these individuals when they came down to you. So if this is a karmic level broad, I'm really getting at this person could be karmic as well. And that's the reason why you don't want to hear anything from them, whoever this is, okay? Look, you're on your destined path. Yeah. And so somebody here could have been trying to defame your character because they knew you were on your destined path. They knew that you had a destiny to fulfill, whoever this person is. And they didn't want you to accomplish that. They didn't want you to achieve that. They just kept on trying to bring you down or take you down or do things to distract you from where you were headed. Look, everything returned to original sender. Thank you, Spirit. See, ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive when it's in. What we just said. What was that short prayer about, baby? Everything returned to original sender for coming after you. Look, and you guys woke up in beast mode. You see? That's what happened. And since you had the ability to do that, this is someone that was in the energy of liking you more when you were weak. Excuse me, correction. This person thought that you were weak. Okay? They thought that you were weak. But again, silence was golden, in this situation, because you were able to hear through all of the loud chatter, all of the loud noise. You were able to hear crystal clear. And that's why I said somebody here doubted your abilities. They doubted your abilities to be able to be in the know at all times, no matter what type of situation you were in. I can't make it up. You've gained clarity, right? You gain clarity. And once you gain clarity, it was like it was up from there, collective. It was up from there. Once you saw a situation for what it was. What was the situation? Oh, wow. Look at this. That you were a mystical angel spirit is saying. Okay, this was the situation. This was the situation. You are a mystical angel, which coincides with you're on your destined path, which is equivalent to these energies and why they try to defame your character. They try to make it as if you were not who you were destined to be or who you say that you were. But for some of you, you didn't even say anything. And for others of you, it came to a point where you needed to let these energies know who they were coming up against as you were guided to do so. Look, watching you in disbelief, whoever this is, they're watching you in disbelief. It's some karmic energies. Even if you're a woman, this is a karmic level broad. This could be friends, family, foes. It don't matter who these energies are. Some of them are parents, some of them are children. It don't matter. You know, you came to terms with whatever this is for you. And I feel like a lot of people that counted you out, they couldn't count, and they're watching you in disbelief. They can't believe that you was able to stand the test of time. They can't believe that you were able to heal in a situation or heal from a situation. Heal from the things that they were trying to project onto you. These energies took your kindness for weakness. They took your kindness for granted. They liked you more when you were weak. How dare these energies feel as if you were weak because you had a heart, because you were nice, because you were sweet, because you were kind. And again, they took your kindness for weakness. And then became upset when you saw and you knew about the plot twist. You called these energies out on whatever type of BS they were on. And that's when you became the culprit. That's when they decided, hey, we got to plot up and gang up on this person. So the first thing that this energy did or these people did was defamed your character. They started right there. That was the beginning. But they didn't realize that they were coming up against a mystical angel. For some of you, this could even be a lover. That was running back to a karmic lover, female, telling this energy things about you. And look, and whoever this is that they were doing this with, or in cahoots with, they are all banished and blocked by the dream team. And that's your spirit guides. That's the Lord. That's your spirit guides. That's your ancestors. You know what I'm talking about? This is your archangels. They are all banished and blocked. These energies can never be in your energy again. The door is permanently closed on these individuals. And I feel like you don't feel a way about it. You don't feel a way about it. You know how some people will be like, well, I kind of miss these energies being around. No, those thoughts don't ever cross your mind, whoever you are. The only thing that you could be thinking about is these energies staying far away from you. Look, their mom didn't want you together. Didn't I tell you could be somebody's mom? Sister, whoever this karmic female is. Their mom didn't want them with you, and you didn't want to be with this mom, son, or daughter. Like, what? And so when you woke up in beast mode, that could have been your level of thinking. And these energies could have tried to take it out of context and drag it because you were standing up for yourself and make it as if, oh, you being smart or you being disrespectful to, my mom. No, your mom put themselves in that position to get this work. You know what I'm talking about? And that's when I'm talking about they turned it up a notch. They turned up the heat up a notch. And everything that they did returned to them. You see? You could even have someone mom working against you, doing something to you to try to stop you and block you. Look at this, purposefully overworking you in a connection. This person could have been all up in it, you know, trying to get you to work hard to appease a mother energy that didn't want to see you guys together in the first place. So they were putting all type of things on your table, things that they couldn't even achieve or accomplish. They wanted you to do it just to, try to win this mother energy over. And you say, no. The helly? No. When I do something, I'm going to do it on my own terms. Not because, someone want me to do something to try to win someone over or buy love or buy attention or buy friendship. No. Look, they are terrified. These energies are terrified because everything that they tried returned to them. They're terrified, baby. They are terrified, sweets, because everything returned to them. Someone's name could be Terry. Look, they want to come out of separation, but this came out in the reverse, and we got big facts because you said no. Whatever this is you're standing on is collective. You found out someone is karmic, and they've been working with karmic energies against you. You're just simply not doing it. You already said no, and you mean it. What we have, I can't make it up. I cannot make this up. You finally officially walked and moved away. You moved away from this situation. And now that you finally moved away from this situation, these energies is getting this work from the dream team. And they can't handle it. I see 1111. Make a wish collective. They can't handle it. What is this? Look, stay ready so you don't have to get ready, right? And for some of you, maybe you need to pray for this, or maybe you need to wish for this energy, okay? Or maybe you did before, and your wish came true, okay? Maybe you were not strong enough to be in the energy of, staying ready. But once you woke up in beast mode, that was a game changer. That was a game changer for you. And that means that you aligned. Okay? You aligned. You awakened. Look, I'm telling you, your ancestors hunting them. Listen to what I'm telling you about the dream team. Then I said it's your ancestors and everyone like that. Your ancestors is hunting them. And this is another reason why they're terrified. Yeah, they starting to see things. Some of these energies try to send monitoring spirits towards you. You know what I'm saying? And that is the reason why everything returned to original sender. But it's like you understood. It's like you overstood. You are what you believe. So you didn't really believe that any of these things were going to affect you. And that is the reason why they did not. That's the reason why it returned right back to them. Because they put it out there. And you got out of the way to make sure that you ain't catch a stray. You know? What else? I can't make this up, baby. Don't play with me. Look at this. Trying to reverse magic. Do you guys hear me? Is my mic on? They trying to reverse magic that they did to you. And they can't. They can't because it already returned to them. And that's the reason why Spirit told you to pray for strength, to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. That means that stay ready for whenever they try to attack you. You know what I'm saying, collective? So you could be on your A game. So you could be on your P's and Q's when it come down to sending it right back to them. Instead of sitting there talking about somebody doing this to me, somebody doing that to me. You could have already went through that phase and realized that you were just in a delusional state because you were a mystical angel. None of this stuff touched you. What it did was backfire right onto the senders. The original senders at that. It don't matter if they were going to see practitioners or whoever. It hit all of them. And still could be affecting them right now today. Flushing them out, collective. Don't be stingy with the likes, you guys. We're on live stream number 2, baby. We live. That's right. God bless us all, baby. Let's see. Surrounded by the angels. Come through, Spirit. Come through. We are surrounded by the angels. They tried it, though. But it was a flag on the play winning team. They wanted you to be angry. They wanted you to be upset. Okay? I'm telling you, someone's mother played a major role. Could even be your mother. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. I mean, you know the truth. Look, I'm telling you, karma kicking their ass for whatever they did. Thank you, Spirit. Whatever they did. Now they trying to undo the magic. No, baby. No. Whatever situation you're in, this is what you wanted for the collective. That was a part of the plot twist that they didn't know that you knew about or that you saw or that you heard through all the loud noise and commotion. See, whatever they did, they tried to cover it up. They tried to dress it up so that you wouldn't catch on because they thought that you were naive. They thought you were slow. And now they send someone watching you in disbelief. Can't believe that you shook back the way that you did once you got up out of your own way. I feel like you were in your own way, thinking that these energies had the ability to attack you, thinking that God would allow these individuals to attack you and do you harm after God already made you a promise that that won't happen, that he'll never forsake you out here. Look at this dirty offer in the reverse. Yes. It's whatever they, I'm telling you, whoever this is that tried to offer you something, a karmic lover, whether it's a male or female, it was a dirty offer. And guess who's sitting in that dirty offer? Them. What is this at the bottom? Look, love spells, candle magic, reverse. Can't make it up. Look, losing everything now. These energies are losing every single thing now for what they tried to do to you. Key word is tried. But at some point you could have lost everything, but that was not due to these individuals. That was because of you. You know, it's something that you didn't have your head on a swivel. You know what I'm saying? Collective, your mind wasn't right because you was too caught up on who was doing what to you and forgot that you were protected. You forgot that you were a mystical angel. And that's the reason why whatever you went through, but all of it was a lesson. All of it was a stepping stool for you to get to where you at right now. And maybe some of you were so distracted by these other individuals and other situations that when when the call was made, you could have ignored it the first couple of times out of fear of worrying about being judged by these same individuals that was already defaming your character and plotting on you to begin with. So you had to tap into that energy of, I don't care what somebody think. I'm gonna do what I'm called to do and what I was called to do. And that's the reason why you're in your winning season. You answered the call and didn't give a rat's behind who didn't like it. You answered the call and didn't care who got left behind. If you ain't rolling with me, you're getting rolled over. You know what I'm talking about? You tapped into that energy, and that is what Spirit wanted you at, because that was the only way that you were going to make it up out of whatever this situation is, because whatever these energies were doing, it was heavy. And some of these energies were even skilled in that department. They knew what they were doing. But that is the reason why they are sitting there watching you in disbelief, because they can't believe that whatever they sent towards you, it didn't affect you. Why it didn't affect you? Because when you woke up in beast mode, you already saw it coming. Your spirit guides already put you on game. Meditation brings answers and clarity. You've gained clarity on the situation here. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. How long you been hearing about clarity and things of that nature while you been on your journey? See, when you tap into tarot or messages, it's not that you just like spying on other people, but you're really getting educated on what's really good, what's really happening. And that's the reason why many of you guys are returning viewers. Because not only did it help level you up, it helped educate you on things that you may have knew about, but you did not understand fully. And now you are forced to be reckoned with. The very thing that these energies was telling you, I just caught chills from head to toe. The very thing that these energies was telling you, oh, stay away from, or that person is the devil, or that person is a witch or a warlock. They called you everything but the child of God. Because you answered a calling that was made specifically for you. Imagine that. Imagine you being mad at someone's anointings and what they were called to do because you don't understand it, or because you don't know how to do it, or because you feel like this person is too gifted and God favored them. Imagine that. And now whatever they did, they got to pay for it. They got to pay a hefty price because your ancestors not backing down at all. Okay? They losing everything right now, collective. I'm not talking about, you know, what's to come. We not on no psychic ish around here. So like I say, when I go live, that is the live energy. When we present, this is what's happening in the here and now. Not the past, because we're not going back to the past, right? And nobody knows the future, right? So we are in the here and now. This ain't no psychic Cleo type of stuff. This is real. They're losing everything right now. As we get these messages out, oh, that's my favorite. Thank you so much. And guess what? I have one right here in my Stanley, baby. Sure do. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts. I had to take a sip. Thank you so much. Who was that? Let me see. Thank you, Gemini. Wait, Gemini. Wait. Wait a minute. How come I can't pronounce this, baby? And I'm the pronunciation queen. Gemini fool. I don't know. I hope I pronounced that right. But thank you so much for the latte, baby. Yeah, so they're losing everything now. The love spells, candle magic, all of that stuff reversed. Okay? These energies are mad because you don't need anything. Many of them say use candle magic. Some of you don't even use candles like that. If you do, it's just to make your house smell good or your area smell good. And there's nothing wrong with it because your ancestors used it. But remember, you are a product of your ancestors. You were breaking generational curses. You were doing things that your ancestors could not do. That's why you were in training for so long. So it's in you. You don't really need all of that, you know, unless it's your choice. You know how people use the bells and all of that. You could have, started off wanting to buy all these different things and do all this different stuff with it, but you realize the only thing you need is your intuition and prayer. And you are a force to be reckoned with. Now they can't blame it on nothing because it's in you. It's not on you, it's in you. And I feel like many of you, God could have stripped all that. Like, say, listen, remove all this. I need you to show up as you. Use what I gave you. Use what I gave you. I don't know who this message is for, baby. But you gotta know it. Use what I gave you. I'm talking about whoever you are intuitive, and we have big facts here. This is big facts. This is total facts. They tried it. They could have even been doing these things to the ones that came before you, but it all stopped with you because you wasn't going for it. You weren't going to be that weak to let whatever this spell work that they were trying to send your way or whatever this word witchery is or whatever these curses are put you down. Like, nah, baby, that's going to return to you and you are not going to like the outcome of what you're trying to do to me type of energy. You guys were not budging. I'm talking about you not no follower. You don't follow nobody but Jesus. Look, and they're obsessed. They're sitting somewhere obsessing over you. Like, wow, how did the collective do that? How did the collective manage to pull that off? Sitting there watching you in disbelief. And that, oh, I can't believe it energy. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of time that these energies are on. Look, take out the trash tonight. And that's what you did. You cut all these energies off. Like, you get out of my life. You get out of my life. You get out. I don't need you either. Like, what? You put these energies on a chopping block. Since all of them won't try to come up together against you, thinking that you need them, and all of them had something to say about you needed them or what you needed them for, and it was the other way around. Many of these energies tried to capitalize off of you, even if it was your pain. Stealing your ideas, taking things from you and trying to act like I did it first type ish. You know what I'm saying? All that's coming down. All that's being dismantled as we speak. Why? Because the Lord said so. They got it bad anyway. They went through the devil to get it anyway. You understand what I'm saying? The devil is a trickster. These energies went through the devil to gain all of these different resources and all these different things. Like, why out of all people would the Lord decide to bless these type of individuals? that come up against his anointed. Look, don't trust those co-workers. And I'm talking about this is a straight sweep. It don't matter what this is resonating to or with or from. Listen, nobody is getting a pass here. So I have this person in a title, but I need to change it to these people because this is more than one person. But again, this could be one person that was shape shifting. You know what I'm saying? Turning into all different type of different spirits. I don't like these people energy because I don't like people that try to take advantage of other people, and I don't like people that try to like one up other people, or I don't even like people that compete unless you playing some type of sport. What are you competing for? Because it don't matter how much you try to compete, you only gonna get what's meant for you. So now you spreading yourself thin for trying to come up against somebody else. Make that make sense? So what are we competing for? You know, is this like the Olympics, or what are we doing? And this is the type of time that these energies was on, trying to compete. Oh, I did it first, or we did this, or so they could say, oh, we are not the same. We definitely not the same. Cause I'm not about to try to do what you doing. I'm gonna do what I want. Like what? They didn't like your strength, collective. They didn't like the fact that, they couldn't persuade you or mold you into being someone that you were not. You were not going for that. You been realized you had a destiny to fulfill. And guess what? Quiet is kept. These energies knew it too. They knew you had a destiny to fulfill. Just as well as you were forewarned about these individuals and what they were trying to do and things of that nature, they were forewarned about who they were coming up against. And they did it anyway. So why would you not go with your move and cut this one off? That one, you bye, 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 bye. And stood 10 toes down on that. I need you up out of my life. I see you. What do we have? Water sign person. Okay, I don't know if this is you or whoever these other. What is this water sign person, baby? Let's find out. What is this water sign person? Oh, okay. Somebody that's obsessed with you, and we have real intentions bring real results. So I feel like this is going both ways. You could be a water sign person, okay? That someone had real intentions up against, and those real intentions brought real results, or this could be someone that's obsessed with you, and whatever their real intentions were, it brought real results in on their life. Take it as it resonates to you. Only your spirit know what that really means for you. Some of you as a water sign person definitely came up against you here, and that's a fact. This is something that you already know. Nobody don't have to tell you no different. Or they have significant water in their chart. You know what I'm talking about? They came up against you, baby. Look, doing hard drugs. So whoever this water sign person is, they're doing hard drugs because they cannot cope with the fact. They can't cope with what they did to you, collective. They tried to ruin you and ended up ruining their own life. That's what happened. Where they do that at? Here we go. Look, a earth sign person. Yeah. Okay. Somebody that's in this doppelganger energy. Look, like I said, it don't matter if this is people you work with, do the same type of work with. They know what they did. And listen, the Most High, they missed them. Now you could be this earth sign person, or whoever these karmic energies are, this karmic female. Okay? They know what they did. You saw them too. You spirit put everything in front of you. You see them all, right? And they all start this hate train, or they all try to shun you, but still try to adopt your energy, your skill set. Just like this true doppelganger type of energy. They it's a real listen. This go for this earth sign person and this water sign person. They're obsessed. This is an obsession. Imagine you going from not feeling somebody to trying to be just like them or become just like them. Make that make sense, man. They know who you are, collective. All these energies. Look, what I said. If this is somebody that you were dealing with, a water sign person, an earth sign person, or if this is even you, somebody found out that you're their true twin flame. And they went against the grain on you. Look at this. We got a fire sign person, right? Either you or this person. They found out. Here we go. Good luck and good fortune. And your intuition is accurate AF. Okay? Yeah. So whoever this is, they found out that you could be someone's true twin flame. Okay? May not be none of them that's here. Okay? Or it could be. Take it as it resonates. But they found out that you have good luck and good fortune. And your intuition is accurate AF. And look. Look what came out. Entrapment backfired. Whatever they tried, it backfired. And look, I should have cheated. So this is somebody that wanted you to take a fall from grace. They wanted you to match their energy. Could be a fire sign person. Now this person is telling you, I should have cheated. Like they could have cheated on you, but now they telling you that you should have cheated. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. They would, I told you. Spirit said, what? Stay ready so you don't have to get ready, because they were going to try to get you from every angle. And if they could get you to go against God, that would have been the biggest win for them. But you remain faithful. And look at this. They are suffering, baby. They are suffering. Not I should have. I cannot read Violet. Here we go. Take a soul bath and recharge your stones. And the woman wants to return you can't trust. I'm telling you, look at this. Whoever this karmic feminine energy is, or no matter who this person is to you, a woman, this is a man, child. I think I need a nap. Okay, a man wants a return that you can't trust. So that's a man. It's a man, Savannah. It's a man, Savannah. This man want to return, right? Look, their dad didn't want them with you. And what? And what? We got a shift change. But all of a sudden, it's some type of shift change. And so there's a man that you were dealing with. They dad didn't want them with you. So if you, this could be a karmic broad. It could be their mom and this man dad. Take it as it resonates, or it could have been a combination of both. So what? Because you wouldn't march to the beat of their drum. We have shift change here. Okay? So there's so somebody is changing their mind about you, collective. Imagine that. Okay, what is this? Panicking because you won't answer. Somebody is panicking because you won't answer, and you maybe are not. You're maybe not going to answer. Look, healing old and new energy daily, because you're healing from the things that people took you through. You don't even like to tap into this energy. But many times you have to address like the elephant in the room. And that's why you do. Look at this. Can't make it up with your spiritual gifts. We have 1111, 444, 1010, 333, 555, and 1212. You could be seeing those numbers or a combination of those numbers somewhere a lot. Okay? Very frequently. Look at this. The dream team added tags. Because you a freaking earth angel. You a mystical angel. Okay? Look, mad you aren't affected. These energies are mad you aren't affected, collective. Look, and they FAFO. Yes, they did. And Spirit say they will regret it all. And look, you went quiet on them, just like I said in the title. But you heard everything. Look, reporting to someone about you. FGJH could be their initials. There's some more upsets, and you got these energies crying over you because of what they did. I can't make it up, hit or miss. Okay? And like either it's gonna hit the collective or it's gonna miss them. And once it missed you, you understand what I'm saying? They started crying. The reason why these people cry is because they couldn't defeat you. You know, they tried everything. Some of these energies gave it their all. And they be the ones trying to come back around and spin a block and want to give you a dry apology that they really don't mean. Because if they meant it, they would have gave it to you a long time ago. But since they obsessed with you, which means they watch you so much, they feel like you reached a certain level of growth, and now you will be willing to accept their apology due to time. No, absolutely not. Who want an apology that someone slept on? For some of you, this apology took years. When someone knew, or some people knew that they were wrong. They know that whatever they did to you that you didn't deserve it. Why it took so long for you to apologize or to come around to I should apologize. That explains a lot about someone's character here. And mind you, it's coming from the same individuals or individual that try to defame your character. Okay? What else? They're still unhealed. Exactly. Thank you, Spirit. Okay? This person can have a low haircut or fade. Okay? And it says they were eating off your energy. Exactly. Exactly. Just like a parasite. Okay? Look, try fooling folks that know you. Okay? That know they love you. Okay? So this could be in reference to a connection some type of way too. Throwing salt. Somebody was throwing salt. Somebody that tried to fool other people like, oh, I don't love the collective, or no, it was just this, that, and the third, and the whole time they've been deeply in love with you, but they just would not own up to it because of a mother or a father. Look, and I how they're with a bro karmic. So they didn't want to fess up. They didn't want to say that, they were in love with you, even after they found out you were their twin flame. And now they with a broke karmic energy where everything is on their lap at because they got to keep up an image or a facade that they can't even afford for real. Look at this. And the karmic is trying to be you, baby. That's it. So I have for you guys until next time, and I see you guys on the next one. I done went over. Peace, love, and blessings.